This week, we've got insights on Google's major AI updates, TikTok's rising role in search ads, and much more. I'm Danny Conlon with Ignite Visibility, and in this video, I'm covering all the news updates you need to know to future-proof your digital marketing strategy. Let's get into it. You're probably well aware of Google's AI overviews and AI mode, with each of these being around for a couple of months now. Well, new data from BrightEdge shows that in AI mode, brands appear in a remarkable 90% of responses, giving you a broad and stable presence. On the other hand, AI overviews are more selective, mentioning brands only 43% of the time, and they're way more volatile with 30 times higher week-to-week variability. What does this mean for your brand? Well, you can't just optimize for one or the other. Your content strategy needs to be flexible enough to address both. For AI mode, aim for comprehensive, in-depth content that establishes broad authority. And for AI overviews, think about highly authoritative, focused content that Google's AI can confidently pull from, even knowing it might be a more unpredictable space. It's about being both thorough and adaptable. And remember this, the future of search is less about ranking and traffic and more about consistent brand presence and conversions. Next up, Google just released its Q2 2025 earnings, and it's clear they're navigating today's economic waters pretty well. A huge part of that success, the growth and adoption of generative AI tools by advertisers and the booming growth of YouTube, especially with sports content. We're seeing rapid shifts in how ads are created and managed. Over 2 million advertisers are now using Google's generative AI tools for ads, which is a massive 50% increase in a year. This tells us that automation and AI-driven ad creation are becoming mainstream. Also, YouTube's revenue jumped by 13%, with people watching over 40 billion hours of sports content annually. Even with AI overviews drawing billions of users, they're monetizing at about the same rate as traditional search. If you haven't yet, seriously explore Google's AI-powered ad tools like AI Max for search. They offer incredible efficiency and performance. But remember, with more automation, you might give up a bit of direct control, so it's a balance. Here's a fresh experiment from Google Search Labs that could change how users find information. WebGuide. This new AI-powered feature groups search results by topic, rather than by just giving you a list of links. WebGuide uses AI to understand your search query deeply and then organizes relevant web pages into neat clusters. So if you search for how to solo travel in Japan, instead of just getting a long list, you might see a group like transportation, accommodations, etiquette, and must-see places. This is Google's push towards making search more about exploring a topic than just getting quick answers. It helps users dive deeper without having to manually refine their queries too. At the end of the day, this isn't a brand new optimization strategy. We've been talking about content hubs for quite a while now, and if you've been doing this right, you may have an advantage if this feature makes it out of Search Labs. Speaking of optimization, this next point is a crucial but often overlooked technical SEO issue. Gary from Google recently confirmed something important, that software referrers, even if they show a 200 OK status, still eat into your site's crawl budget. A software referrer is when your server says the page is fine, a 200 OK, but the page itself says content not found or item out of stock. While Google eventually figures out these pages aren't valuable and won't index them, their bots still have to crawl them to make that decision. For larger websites, a lot of these can significantly waste your crawl budget, meaning Google's bots spend less time finding and indexing your important new content. So what should you do? Do a deep dive into your site to identify and fix soft 404s. If your content is truly gone, make sure your server returns a proper 404 not found or 410 gone status. If content has moved, use a correct 301 redirect to send users of bots to the new correct page. And for out-of-stock products, use structured data to communicate their status clearly rather than letting the page go blank. Optimizing this can free up your crawl budget for what really matters. And in today's SEO world, getting your site indexed is increasingly becoming a challenge. Google Search's AI mode is evolving rapidly, with new upgrades making it more user-friendly and interactive than ever before. Soon, you'll be able to upload images directly into the search box, ask questions about uploaded files, with PDF support coming soon, and even incorporate videos into Search Live for real-time AI assistance. Now you might be thinking, isn't this something that ChatGPT already does? And you're right, ChatGPT does offer AI-driven conversations with images, documents, and even videos. But What sets Google's AI mode apart is its deep integration into the search experience. This is not just about conversational AI. It's about making search itself a multimodal, interactive process where users can engage with their content in a dynamic, AI-powered way across multiple sessions. Think about using AI mode to create travel itineraries, build study guides, or even develop dynamic plans while your content interacts with the searcher's ongoing query. Why does this matter? Well, Google's vision is clear. Search is becoming conversational and multimodal. While ChatGPT excels in handling a wide range of topics conversationally, Google's AI mode is deeply tied to search behavior, allowing users to bring in images, PDFs, and videos and use them as part of their ongoing search and research process. So you might be wondering whether to optimize for Google or ChatGPT. Well, a new study from BrightEdge has come out with some interesting insights, with the key one being that ChatGPT and Google often interpret your questions differently, especially in certain industries. In sectors like healthcare, education, B2B, and finance, there are significant disparities in response styles and intent interpretation. So if your audience is leaning towards ChatGPT for decision-making or research, you need to tailor your content strategy accordingly. Google views queries as research, while ChatGPT acts more like a decision-making assistant. At the end of the day, it's important to know your audience's preferred platform. Adapt your content to suit both search engines and AI assistants based on their unique needs. Next, I have some good news for anyone advertising on Reddit or thinking about it. Reddit has introduced automated bidding options for more of their ad objectives, including brand awareness and reach. This update means advertisers can now choose between lowest cost and cost cap strategies, making it simpler to get the most impressions for your budget. Reddit says early users have seen some impressive results, like a 16% increase in CPM and 17% increase in overall impressions. This is all about making it easier and more efficient to manage your ad spend on the platform. Google is bringing a cool new feature to its Chrome web browser, AI-powered summaries of online stores to help shoppers make more informed decisions. When you're on an e-commerce site, you'll soon be able to click an icon in Chrome to get an AI-generated summary about the store's reputation, product quality, pricing, customer service, and return policies. This data is pulled from various review partners. This is Google's way of enhancing the shopping experience and competing with giants like Amazon, who already use AI in their review systems. So if you're in e-commerce, ensure your product descriptions and details are optimized for this new AI-powered browsing experience. Have you noticed some changes in Google's AI Max ads? You're not alone. Google has launched a new format for AI Max ads, which includes a longer headlines, dynamically generated site links, and content pulled from blogs. Early reports show that this format is driving better ROAS than landing pages. So consider testing this new format, especially if you have an active blog. It could drive better ad performance with less effort. Next up, TikTok is really stepping up its game lately. On the user safety side, TikTok is introducing creator care mode with AI to filter offensive comments, and a creator inbox that lets brands set up AI-generated responses for common questions. These features can significantly improve how you engage with your audience and manage your community. But the bigger story for advertisers is TikTok's aggressive move into search. As more users, especially younger demographics who start their product searches on social media rather than traditional search engines, TikTok is becoming a crucial space for reaching high-intent consumers. So if your target audience is on TikTok, it's time to seriously explore their search ad offerings. Being an early adopter here could give you a significant competitive edge as search behavior continues to evolve, and leverage those new AI-powered creator tools to streamline your community management and deepen audience engagement on the platform. And for your last story of the week, you can now A/B test your responsive search ad headlines with real click and conversion data. Previously, Google would just give you a vague good or bad rating, but now you have actual data to see which headlines are performing best. This gives you much more control and transparency to optimize your ad copy. Plus, Google is testing search term categories for RSAs, which groups together user search queries by intent, giving you clearer insights into impressions, clicks, and conversions for different types of searches. So jump on this. Start A/B testing your RSA headlines based on the new data to refine your campaigns and boost click-through rates. That's a wrap on this week's digital marketing news. It's clear that AI continues to shape every aspect of our strategies, and it's evolving fast. Staying ahead of these shifts can mean the difference between being reactive and leading the charge. Which of these updates will have the biggest impact on your marketing strategy this week? Drop your thoughts down in the comments, and we'll see you next week.